That soldiers disappeared is not a true story. Don't be deceived. Where were the spirit mediums when we signed agreements that sold our land for a penny? Where were they?
Hello guys and welcome to Zimtrade Daily. So a few days ago, like 2-3 days ago, Bishop Maponga has been attacking Christianity as a whole. So vanga vachimbo attack makandiwa maposa avo Christianity. Why do you believe the Bible? Ameno zvakawanda wanda zvangu vachitaura pamusoro Christianity. It's like somebody kuti aimbova Christian but now akudhauta everything about Christianity. I don't know kuti now vakubelieve pachi, but it seems like he is now believing more African spirituality or ATR, if I might say it. I don't know if it is ATR, but vakutange vakuda kubhilivha mune zvemudzimu, because if you follow his lifestyle, pane mazuva anga umboti ndakutombonogara musango, ndakutombosiya dzimba dzangu ndakunogara musango. So Apostle Chiwenga, in a recent sermon yavakaita like this past weekend, vane mibvunzo yavanga vachida kubvunza kune vanhu vanobhilivha ATR, especially directed to Bishop Maponga. So he actually said kana vachikwanisa kupindura mibvunzo iyi or kana vachida like a debate on this certain topic, it's very open. So we are going to watch this video and tell us what you think, and please don't forget to subscribe.
You never heard the true gospel. The true gospel doesn't make you down enough to sign documents that you don't have the capacity to read. And this is where I will ask those who advocate for African traditional religion and African spirituality, which is what I was discussing with somebody a few days ago. I said, you say the spirit mediums led us to win the war. The spirit mediums like Neander, the spirit mediums like Chaminuka. Who else? Kaguvi. There's another one, Mlimo. They helped us. And so many other false stories mixed and concocted like that soldiers disappeared. It's not true now. Don't believe everything. Especially it is if it happened in the past. That soldiers disappeared is not a true story. Don't be deceived. If you are a historian, you know that even historical books are questioned for their authenticity. Because people can twist historical facts to suit a specific narrative. Scholars know that. Now, listen to me. I asked one question. I said, where were the spirit mediums when we signed the Moffat Treaty or the Rad Concession?
Right.
Where were they? Where were the spirit mediums when we gave hunting and mining rights to Cecil John Rhodes? And then he manipulated the details of those agreements,
yes,
to say he now owns part of what he was using as concession hunting or concession mining. How did the spirit mediums allow our leaders to sign documents that they did not have capacity to read because they were all illiterate?
Yes.
Munhu asingagone kuverenga aisaina sei document iye asingagone kuverenga.
Rakaverengwa nechirungu chaasinganzwi.
Where were the spirit mediums when we signed agreements that sold our land for a penny? Where were they? Don't tell me that they led us to fight a war. Why didn't they stop us from being colonized in the first place? Because fighting a war was restitution. We could have avoided it by simply not capitulating to the forces of imperialism and colonialism prior to 1890. It was easy. We could have done what the Ethiopians did. Did we do that?
No, we didn't.
So when we put Christ here and the vadzimu there. We know that by 1890, we didn't have Christ in Zimbabwe. Taive nevadzimu, vakafoira vadzimu. Tikabirwa minda nemapani edu nemasango edu nezvicherwa zvedu, vadzimu vakatarisa. We have evidence of how useless our vadzimu were in the days of colonialism. They failed us. Zvavanonzi vanoona zvatisingaone. Why didn't they warn us about the 1884 Berlin Conference? Why didn't they warn the Ndebele Kingdom, the Roji Kingdom, and the Zezulu Kingdom to fortify themselves?
Yes.
Why didn't we invent guns in preparation for war? In the wake of the scramble for Africa? Where were they? You now want to come up and say, vadzimu vedu vakanaka chaizvo? Iye zvinomuda kubhadhara varungu kuti makavatorera minda makanga mabirwa futi. You want to compensate the whites for the land you took back from them after they had stolen it from us. But you are still saying the vadzimu are very wise. How wise are they? Huh?
Yeah.
If African civilization is greater than Western civilization, how come our civilization died at the construction of the Great Zimbabwe or the Egyptian pyramids? What industry were the pyramids built to support? Tell us, the Egyptian pyramids were built to expand which industry? To bring which money from where? If you tell me that civilization started in Africa, I will ask you, what then stopped the civilization from evolving like it has done in other civilizations? Why did we get stuck in the Iron Age? What happened? How did we get stuck in the Stone Age? If we were able to build Great Zimbabwe, how come we never built any machine? Huh? Takatadziswa nani kugadzira futi? So our nostalgia is misplaced. We are arguing that we are superior in terms of industrial acumen and development, but the evidence on the ground does not support us.
Yes.
Kunonzi kuvaraidza nguva kuteya nzou neriva. The Great Zimbabwe was not an industry. It was the king's palace and the king's fortress. It doesn't improve the lives of citizens. It is not a solution to a problem that affects the society. At this point, it is now a museum. It is now a historical site that people come and see like that, and they go like a mountain or a river. It's not a solution. Show me African civilization solving African problems. Tell me which problems did we solve in our civilization. Tell me what problem the Egyptian pyramids were solving. Did we bury the dead Egyptian kings there? Is that a problem now?
No.
Is that a problem, Pastor Shum?
No, it's not. No.
At best, the Egyptian pyramids are symmetries.
Yeah.
How can you use symmetries as example of civilization?
No.
How can you build such a huge tower simply to bury a dead body? What are you talking about? How does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Why didn't we evolve to go into the industrial revolution, making machines and engines like what Germany did, what France did, what America did, what Britain did? If we were the mother of civilization, did the mother die before time? What happened to the mother of civilization? It's a simple question. I'm not insulting my people. I'm asking relevant question. If Africa is the mother of civilization, where is Mama? What happened to Mama? Did she die trying to give birth? Are we not the Africans born to this woman called Africa? Look at us. We are learning Western designed education. We can't even come up with a homegrown educational curricula for ourselves. And yet we have the guts to say Africa is the mother of all civilization.
Okay, guys, so that is the video. Tell us what you think in the comment section. So I don't have a lot of things to comment about this because anditona so ziya ukuthi where do I stand panyaya idzidzi, because a lot of people like Maponga was saying pamazuva apfuura achiti bhaibheri rine nyaya dzakawanda dzekunyepa. I don't know if he believes kuti zvaitika kuATR or zvatakadzidza kuATR zvazvokuti vanambuya nehanda vaizodai, mudzimu yaita sei, kune maspirit mediums akaita sana mbuya nehanda vaita zvinhu zvakawanda-wanda like yekudisappear zotaurwa naapostle Chiwenga vachiti apostle Chiwenga vanga vachiti izvozvo zvazvinombobvira zvaitika. So I don't know if he believes kuti zvinhu zvakaita seizvozvo zvaitika, but iye ane tumaconcept twake tusingabelieviki like kandaona pazimuceleb kachiti hanzi nyika ina kutanga kuna Adamu yakatanga kune mukadzi wemuAfrica izoita seiko. Nyaya dzacho hadzina so believika. So I don't know why it is hard for him to believe nyaya dziri controversial dziri mubhaibheri, but achida kubelieva nyaya dziri controversial dzekuATR. I don't know what convinced him kuti aite izvozvo. At this moment ndo zvinhu zvaari kubelieva, and he is crushing mapoints akawanda ekuchristianity. It seems like he is more into ATR. So I don't know his exact stand at this moment, but according to my facts ari kubudisa ari kufavora ATR. So tell us what you think about this argument. Where do you stand panyaya idzidzidzi? Tell us what you think. My views ako in comment section. Kana ukwanisa kupindura mibvunzo yanga ichibvunzwa na Apostle Chiwenga, you can actually tell us what you think in comment section, and please don't forget to subscribe.